Hello, I'm Darren the Magic Ghostbuster. A couple of years ago, Hasbro released the Ghostbusters retro figures. These were the original 4 heroes, Slimer, Stay Puft, the Ecto one. They also did Fearsome Flush and Bug-Eye a little bit later. Did videos on those, we had a proper look, but I'm more of a mint on card collector, so I didn't actually open those up. But recently I managed to get most of those figures really cheap, so I thought I'd buy another batch and actually open some up. I thought it'd be really cool to actually have some of these figures open. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the camera in closer and unbox all these. So here are the figures that I got very cheap in this job lot. The only ones I didn't get was Slimer and Bug-Eye. I did manage to get a cheap Bug-Eye, must have been last year now, which I did a video on. Here he is. So no need to look at him. Let's put him away. But yeah, these are the figures. Some of the cards are a bit damaged. Stay Puft's pretty bad, but like I said, I bought these with the intention of opening them, so it doesn't really matter. But let's move these all out the way, actually, and what we'll do is we'll open them one at a time. So we'll start with Winston. And there he is. Now, I grew up with the originals of these figures, absolutely loved them, had lots and lots of fun playing with them, and as you can see, they look very close to their originals, and yeah, really cool. Love the old Kenner style artwork there. If we take a look at the back, it shows you what was available in this wave, and it has the 4 Ghostbusters, Stay Puft and Slimer. So they hadn't done Bug-Eye and Fearsome Flush in this retro re-release range yet. So there you go. Nothing exclusive to the character on these backing cards, which I guess is a shame. Would have been nice if they had like a little thing showing like a little bio of the character or something, but never mind. But there you go. So there's Winston. So I guess all we have to do now is open him up. So it's the best place to start here. I'm just worried about more breaking these proton streams, because they were very fragile when I was a kid. The proton streams. I bet that sounds really loud on the camera. So there is Winston there. Let's bring him a bit closer. And yeah, very cool figure. So, okay, right. So they've changed the way these work. I seem to remember it being more of a peg that broke. This just looks like a push thing, right? So, and it fits quite snugly. And then these clipped on. Again, this was another thing that broke. How easy is that going to be to take off without... Oh, yeah, that doesn't feel like it wants to come off very easily. I'm not going to try. Yeah, so there's Winston. And of course, the proton streams had this gimmick. You'd spin them round to replicate that. Well, one of the things I never really liked about this as a kid is that the proton stream was always attached. I wish they'd made a way to detach that. Because I always thought it was a bit annoying like that for play. But... yeah, there you go. So that is Winston. There's his ghost. And hollow through. Now, I'm trying to remember. I thought they were solid back in the day, but am I remembering wrong? There you go. So there is Winston. So let's move Winston at the back there. And then we'll bring in Ray next. So here's Ray. Of course, the cool Kenner artwork of Ray. The backs were the same, so I'm not going to keep showing you the backs. Sorry if this is making a lot of annoying noise on the camera, I imagine it is. So there's Ray. And very cool figures. Yeah. There, of course, is his ghost. Now, just have a look. Because I know one thing with these retro figures is some people worry that people might try and pass these off as originals. This does have the copyright date 2020 on it. And if you knew enough about them, you'd be able to tell by the hole for the proton pack, that sort of thing. So let's get Ray to hold his neutrona wand. And There you go. So it'd be nice to have a set of these actually out on display. I wonder if you hold it better from that arm. So yeah, very cool. Now I'm just going to have a quick look at putting this on the Proton pack. So yeah, it does come off. It's a little bit snug, but it does come off. It feels quite sturdy actually, taking it on and off. So I don't know how likely it is it would break. I mean, obviously as a kid they broke. Let's bring in Peter Venkman next. And obviously I was a lot weaker as a child, so they were clearly very weak back then. But yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be playing with these. I'm going to display them, and then, you know, they'll probably stay like that forever, really, and just be moved occasionally. So there's Peter's ghost. One thing I remember saying when I reviewed these before taking them out the box originally was that these looked a bit shinier and more translucent than the original ghosts from the original figures. Of course, I don't know if that's just age that's made the originals just fade a bit over time. I don't know, but cool ghost there. And then there's Peter Venkman with his spooky green eyes. I still never really got why they gave him green eyes, but there you go. So yeah, very cool figure as well. And then we'll put the pack on him. There he is. So, last of the Ghostbusters is Egon. Oh, that came off really easily, that one. So yeah, they've definitely improved the pegs for the Proton packs over the originals. The ghost can go over his head. So yeah, there's that ghost. Of course, all the Proton streams were different colours for all the Ghostbusters. But there is Egon. Very cool. So then we had Stay Puft. So there's Stay Puft, and it's cool to see him really white. My dad sold most of our toys at boot sales as we grew up, unfortunately, and my original Stay Puft is one of the only original toys I had as an actual child. So there is Mr. Stay Puft there, and I'm just going to grab my original because he's very nearby. I should have grabbed him before I started this video, but there's the new one, there's the original one. So yeah, big difference in colour obviously as he's aged, and comparing them, Stay Puft's been on a diet. He's definitely a little bit slimmer than he was originally. But anyway, let's get rid of that original one. Yeah, so that original one, it's like one of my more sentimental things, because even though he's not obviously worth a lot, it was one of my originals I played with, so it's very cool. But there's Mr. Stay Puft there. It's a shame they didn't think of just doing a big version of this for the retro collection. I think that would have been really cool. I know Hasbro did a plush one back in the day. Oh, not sorry, it's Kenner back in the day, of course, it wasn't Hasbro. Did a plush one back in the day, but you should have done a big figure. I mean, obviously we've had the big money banks from Diamond Select, and we had the Mattel version. It would have been nice to have this as a big figure. I think it would have been cool in the same sculpt. Maybe someone would make that one day. So next up, we had Fearsome Flush, and because that was released later, different card back. And I like the fact they've actually put some information about it here. So this one says, Fearsome Flush, roll to reveal Fearsome Ghost. Then, of course, you've got Bug Eye there and the Ecto one there. So let's open Fearsome Flush up. And there you go. Go to the toilet and ghost. So very cool monster there. I'm still surprised they released this one out of all the different monsters they could have released in this line. I mean, obviously they did Bug Eye. Well, I would have thought they would have done Bad to the Bone or one of the earlier ones, but yeah, hopefully they'll do more one day, but we'll see. I mean, it's cool, certainly, but part of me does wonder if it'd be better if they just done new stuff. But I would have loved to have seen them do some new ghosts that were never made. A bit like they've done for the Star Wars retro collection. I mean, they've done characters that were never made in that style. You know, it would be nice if they'd done that with Ghostbusters. But last thing is the Ecto-1. So I got one of these cheap with it as well. So let's open that up quickly. We'll have a quick look at the box and, of course, that cool Kenner artwork. And there is the back. Now, I've already cut the tape on this just to make life a bit easier. Let's pull this out. Wrap some paper. So there is the Ecto-1. Now I don't know where the stickers have gone. Oh, there they are. They're in the instruction sheet. So there is the stickers. Now I'm not going to apply the stickers yet, simply because I have not decided what to do with this exactly. I'm half thinking of painting it rather than I mean, I'll probably still put the stickers on, but I'm thinking, I've seen some people do really good ones where they've painted up here, and even sprayed the windows to look like that sort of animated effect. So rather than putting the stickers on, I'm going to wait and decide what to do about that. Here we and the ghost. So here's the gunner seat. That simply goes in there. And then, of course, you have your ghost. Now, oh, yes, so I think that goes there. And then that claw should be able to come out. Seem to remember it coming out further back in the day, but that might just be me remembering wrong as a child. But let's grab hold of this ghost with the claw. Not doing a very good job of that. And then we put that back into position, and the ghost has fell off the claw, but I'll give up with that. But yeah, of course, the claw back in. So yeah, pretty cool. So let's put a couple of the Ghostbusters in now. So let's have to take the proton packs off for this, I think. So let's put Peter Venkman in the gunner seat for now. And it's actually really hard to get the belt over. Oh, there we go. And then who should we have driving? Let's put Ray in the driver's seat. It's quite fiddly to get them in, actually. Let's put Winston next to him. I always thought it was a shame there wasn't any proper seating in the back, really, to have all 4 Ghostbusters. But yeah, really, really cool. So Egon, you're just going to have to... Oh, that was quite hard to get out of that proton pack. Jump in the back there. Like that. So yeah, very cool. And like I said, I always thought it was a shame that the proton streams never come off, but that is what it is, I guess. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Ecto-1 yet. I mean, like I said, I bought these to open and display. I don't know, I might just end up displaying the figures like this and putting the stickers on, but that's a decision for another day. If I do paint it, I'll probably do a video on that. I've seen some brilliant paint jobs on these. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and let me know what you think of the retro collection, and if it was to continue, what would you like to see? I know a lot of people want to see like the Ecto Glows and stuff. Personally, I want to see new stuff, but anyway, all opinions are welcome. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, keep on busting.